We need to ban flights from Liberia and the other Ebola nations. There are 3 of them right now. Not just direct flights, I don't think there are any to the U.S., but connecting flights through Europe. And we need to negotiate a global protocol with those European nations to make sure that they don't put any Liberian passengers on flights to the United States. It would be ideal if they also banned flights into their country from Liberia and from these other 3 countries. Our heart goes out to the people who are afflicted with Ebola or are in danger of being afflicted. But we really have a chance to contain this in West Africa. It's a fairly remote region, a region not part of the normal crossroads of global commerce. And for 5 or 6 or 7 months, even though it will cause economic and other damages to West Africa, we should stop any flights out of this region. There really are no good roads in that area, so flying is pretty much the only way. I asked a guy from Liberia, how do you get from Liberia to Nigeria without flying? And he said it's a 5-day trip by car. Not because of distance, but because of the roads. We should have banned flights from Liberia already before the Ebola patient flew into Texas, and perhaps another one did into Washington, D.C. But we certainly should do it now. Obama isn't willing to do this, I think in part because he doesn't want to antagonize his domestic constituencies in the United States. And he also probably is empathetic to the needs of the West Africans. But come on, put the needs of Americans first. There is no reason on earth to let this deadly virus into the United States, nor is it inevitable that it will come here. We also obviously need to tighten up the southern border, but a big part of what we need to do is to make sure that Mexico and the other Latin American nations also ban flights from Liberia. The ocean's pretty big, and you can only get over it by flying it. And we really can contain this in West Africa if we act now and act decisively. So please sign the petition attached to this video, and please circulate it to your friends and family and anyone you know and get them to sign it. You fill out your name and an address, and then we will send it to your congressmen and your U.S. senators. Thanks very much for watching.